Lulzsec is back in action and taking on Rupert Murdoch and his media empire. The hacker group, which had announced it would be disbanding last month, infiltrated the website of The Sun newspaper on Monday night, redirecting web users to a fake article announcing the death of the British Daily's founder. The hacker group has said this is just the start of their campaign against Rupert Murdoch, who's currently at the centre of a phone hacking scandal in the UK.
The missing girl cling desperately to hope, while a copper takes improper payments in a thick brown envelope. And nobody in the newsroom asks where this information's from.
And the media tycoon appears to be facing a growing wave of criticism on the internet. The singer Billy Bragg has composed this song denouncing the dubious practices within News International. But in spite of everything, the people of Britain do seem to be holding on to their sense of humour. This video, for example, has enjoyed great success in recent days. It's a tongue-in-cheek trailer for a film based on this media scandal, which has also become a political issue. The scandal has followed Rupert Murdoch to the United States, where many are urging the authorities to carry out an investigation into suspected phone tapping at the families of 9/11 victims. This online petition was set up by Credo Action, and according to their website, it's been signed by over 110,000 people. They call themselves the Damascus Doctors. They're an underground illegal network of medics who provide care to protesters who've suffered at the hands of the Syrian security forces. They set up makeshift clinics with limited equipment in neighbourhoods where demonstrations are taking place, because protesters refuse to go to hospitals where they risk arrest. Not only do they want to save lives, they also want to expose the regime's brutal crackdown on protests, and have set up a Facebook page to share accounts of what they've witnessed. In this video, which was reportedly filmed on the 1st of July, a doctor describes the injuries sustained by a man he found lying unconscious in the streets in the outskirts of Damascus. The doctor says the man is a protester who had been arrested and held for questioning, and that there were obvious signs of torture all over his body. By treating opponents of the Bashar al-Assad regime, these doctors are taking an enormous risk. A number of them have reportedly been arrested for helping demonstrators in various parts of the country. This is apparently the case for Dr. Rifai, who was arrested in Homs after he allegedly refused to hand over to the authorities the names of the protesters he had cared for. And this video claims to show health professionals taking part in a rally in the city of Deir al-Zor last week. They were protesting against the pressure exerted on the medical profession. In Malaysia, over 200,000 web users have joined this Facebook page calling for the resignation of Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Tun Razak. The aim was to draw 100,000 people, but the group grew to over double this figure in just a few days. This campaign echoes the Bersih 2.0 campaign launched last month by members of the opposition and civil society. They're demanding electoral reforms ahead of the general election, which must be held in or before 2013. On the 9th of July, around 50,000 people dressed in yellow, the colour adopted by the movement, took to the streets of Kuala Lumpur. Over 1,400 people were arrested that day. People claiming to be victims of police brutality during the rally can share their experiences online on the Bersih 2.0 website. Over the past few weeks, the wearing of yellow has been considered a subversive act by the authorities. And cyber activists in Malaysia were delighted when Queen Elizabeth II of England wore a yellow dress when she met the Malaysian Prime Minister at Buckingham Palace last week. And the online campaigning continues. Opposition members have used social networks to launch an appeal to boycott state-controlled media, which they claim is trying to play down the scale of the opposition movement. This participative project set up by filmmaker Carl Ruddick is called One Day on Earth and focuses on individual happenings across the globe during a 24-hour period. On the 10th of October 2010, thousands of professional and amateur filmmakers recorded everything they saw. 3,000 hours of recordings from all over the world have been gathered together in a feature film, capturing our global experience. And here's the trailer.